Hi, how are you doing? I feel okay. I'm very sleepy. I should probably go to bed. But before I do that, I want to make a video today because I do that every day. Anyway, today was just another work day, kind of uneventful. I mean, I got a lot of work done. That's good, but nothing like worth really discussing with you. And then I came home and my wife had to work late tonight, so I took care of the kids' food choices. I let them choose their food. They chose McDonald's. It was a good choice. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about a question. I've got a question to answer. The question is, are all emotions a choice? Can one choose to be happy instead of sad? This question makes me angry. Because if you think that I have chosen to be a depressed wreck for 43 years, why? Why would I do that? No. No, you don't get to choose your emotions. I don't get to play a video game and choose to get angry at the video game when the video game is just stupid. I don't get to choose that. That just happens. Depression is real. Okay? Joy is real. Fear is real. All these emotions are real. Okay? They come, they go. I don't get to pick and choose. I don't even get a steering wheel, you know? Doesn't work that way. I'm not even sure why I would ask that question. However, I answered it because, and this is important, I do believe we get to choose how we respond and how we present our emotions. Because I can tell you, there have been times in my life where I felt incredibly sad about everything. And there were times in my life where I let that just be my default state. Like, I am sad all the time. And it sucked. It was unproductive. It didn't accomplish anything. Most people don't even notice. Those who do might say, "Are you okay?" But you're so sad you just don't want to talk about it. You're like, yeah, I'm fine. Just to feel sad. So that was a choice. That was a choice that I made at many times in my life to just be miserable all the time. And like scream, I am miserable, metaphorically speaking. That was a choice I made, and it was a bad choice. I'm not even going to count. I hesitate to count, even pretend to count, how many years of my life I spent in a state of I'm sad all the time. Because that's a waste of life, okay? You can choose to do something about it. You can choose to respond. I mean, gosh, some people just hide it, which I don't know if that's a great solution. But you can choose to do something, you know? I can recall, come up on 20 years ago now, but I can recall being in one of those states where I was unhappy all the time. And I looked at myself like, why am I unhappy all the time? I should be happy. Why am I unhappy all the time? And so I started talking to doctors and taking medication, and I did something. And it made a big difference. And frankly, at my current state, I feel like it is time to talk to somebody again. But whoops, I moved to a country where depression isn't taken seriously, and most people don't speak English. So I'm sorry, I can't go to therapy in Japanese. It's not an option. Sabishii desu. Totemo. No, it doesn't work in Japanese. Sorry. But yeah, we get to make choices. We get to handle our emotions differently. We get to present our emotions to other people differently. That is a choice. Now, if you are so sad that you can't help but be sad all the time, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. You know, by all means, talk to whoever you need to talk to find a way out of that hole. But unless you are overwhelmed with sadness at all times, you do get to choose. You do get to choose whether or not you present that sadness to other people. And sometimes I give in to that and I just feel bad and I don't really want to talk to people. Sometimes I power through it and pretend I'm okay. I honestly feel that in my life at 2019, I am this close. I'm this close to crossing a boundary and being myself, but also not being sad all the time. I feel like I'm this close to making real progress. And it probably would require professional help at this point that I just can't. I can neither afford nor acquire, which is sad. But I'm not giving up, and I try not to mope about it. These videos, these 5-minute videos, I try not to make them sad videos, even though some days I feel very sad. Because I want to be happy, I want to get better, and I want people to look at me and say, hey, there's a person talking about themselves. I have very minimal goals for this project. Anyway, it's getting late and I'm getting very tired. So, good night, everybody. I love you.